Hi everyone, today I have a different video. So instead of technology consulting or finance or typical New York City videos, I actually wanted to try something a little bit different. So there's an app called Too Good To Go. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it or if it even has reached at your region or city, but in New York City, I've actually been getting so many ads from Too Good To Go that I was like, you know what, finally, I'm gonna go try and do it and see what we get. And actually, I was pleasantly surprised. So one thing that I really like about Too Good To Go is that it actually helps reduce food surplus from a lot of places that would have just thrown it out. So let's give you an example of a grocery store that has a lot of items that are about to expire, a lot of items that are close to Best Buy, which means that it's not expired, it's actually still good, but they just can't sell it past that date, which means that it's just gonna go out into the waste. Same thing for restaurants, like big pizza stores or bakeries, they like to make everything fresh every morning, so all that at the night, they just throw it out. So what better way is to do it through an app? So here on this app, Too Good To Go, so I just picked a random place in Manhattan, NoHo, New York, and then you can see here, save before it's too late. So what that means is the time and date that you see there, that's the time that you want you to pick up. So how this works out is that a lot of these restaurants, bakeries, supermarkets, or whatever, they actually place their posting or listing, whatever, on there in the beginning, either like of the previous day or of the same day. So once they see that, they post it up there and then anyone can actually purchase them. You'll notice the prices are ridiculously cheap, like $4, $5, $6, when you're really gonna get like maybe $20 worth of items. Like if I were to click into TOPO right here, you'll see that there's 3 left, which means that there's 3 of these surprise bags. So these are surprise bags. What that means is that you can't actually pick what you want. It really is, you get what they give you. So surprise bag here will say, may contain an assortment of sides such as soup of the day, plantains, rice, beans, mixed veggies, mashed potatoes, and possibly empanadas. So you can get $15 worth of that for only $4.99, but you have to pick it up today at 10:20 p.m. to 10:50 p.m. If I go to that location, then I can go pick it up and I will get all of that for myself. I can't figure out what's gonna be there ahead of time, but this is actually a really great way to really know, like, oh, you can save money eating here. So what the concept of this video today is that I wanted to actually do tomorrow. Right now it's actually the day before, I just wanted to do this so that way we have some time to place our orders for this, but I actually wanted to kind of place an order for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and maybe a drink or a dessert. So this is all for tomorrow, Saturday. And we're gonna take you there too, where I go pick it up, what I do during the day, so that way it's almost like, how much money am I actually spending and how much food am I literally gonna get? I'll be with Addison, my boyfriend, and I'll also be with my friend Derek. So we have surplus, they're gonna probably eat up some of it too. So let's first start off and go see what there's around. So right now, I want to pick up breakfast around our area where we live before we actually move out into Manhattan. So as an option under Discover, you can actually go under, so when you go to browse, let's say we go to the list, I want to go into my filters here, and then I'm going to select pickup time. I want to pick up around the morning because I want for breakfast. So I'm going to go for, let's say 9 a.m. and then maybe pick up ending around 10:30 a.m. or so. So actually, let's make it a little bit earlier, like 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Boom. We have some grocery stores, some delis. So it would be the Gold Organic Farm. All right, so surprise bag may contain items past their best buy or sell by date, like I mentioned before. However, this does not mean these products are inedible. It's simply a recommendation from the manufacturer. We encourage you to look, smell, taste before you waste. So we're gonna see here, 79% have rated their purchase at least 3 out of 5 stars, friendly staff, quick pickup, great value. All right, so I'm gonna go reserve it. And then it says your bag will be a surprise, got it. So right now you're reserving it. Actually, when you go there in person, you have to swipe it. And I think that's actually when they charge you because I get an invoice at this time. Right now you're just reserving it, so you're not actually being charged. So you can actually change the quantity, but I want only 1 for now because clearly I'm just 1 person and I don't even know what I'm gonna get. So I'm gonna click reserve now. You can see on the bottom, you can get credit card, Apple Pay, and PayPal. And this is actually gonna be pretty interesting because it's my first time doing Too Good To Go for a grocery store. So we'll see. Our breakfast could be fruits, it could be bread. We have a few things that we could use with that. So now, good work. Thanks to you, this meal won't go to waste. Now we're gonna go pick up lunch. Honestly, there's a few things that honestly, if you were to go in person, there may not be a lot. But if you do it ahead of time, there may. However, you might also get the same thing where you can't possibly expect something every day. Like for example, one of the poke places I wanted to try today, it said nothing today, so may actually not get anything. So I'm gonna kind of check out this place. All right, and then I want to try for dinner tomorrow. It's gonna be a little bit far stretch. I feel like there's not gonna be that much right now for that, but we'll see. So dinner, choose time frame. We're gonna go for, I don't know, like 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. or so. Maybe even stretch it up a little bit, make it 5 to 9. So there's a place called Bao Tea House. It's actually kind of around the area that I was interested in too. So this looks pretty good. It is Asian food. And then it says, what's in the bag? It's a meal. They don't really give me the description like the supermarket gave me, so I'm just gonna go with this one. But we'll see what we get and if it's worth the money. It says $15 worth of food for $4.99. So I'm gonna click reserve. All right, so I just bought dinner. We'll see if it's actually worth it, but it maybe just be one person's worth of food. Maybe it could be multiple. So tomorrow we're gonna be coming back here and then ordering lunch, see how our breakfast is gonna be like, and then also what we get for lunch and dinner. So eventually we're gonna also see like if there's any bubble tea places around that we're gonna be at, and they usually always have leftover boba because it's just gonna be not fresh for the rest of the day or for the next day, so they just give it to us. Check back next time. Bye. All right, everyone, it's the next day. It is morning, and honestly, there weren't many options for the times that I want to pick up for lunch specifically. So I think we might have to either skip lunch, depending on what the groceries are like. So, however, I wanted to be here because I did see that a few of the bubble tea places that we wanted to go actually did open up for this. So I'm gonna just share my phone here. So it's $4.99. Each surprise bag will come with 2 surprise beverages with surprise toppings. Reserve. Got it? And we've processed it. So now it is going to go into, let's go look into our orders. So you'll see now Mocha Tea is on there for 9:30 to 10 today. So right now it's 10:09 a.m. and we're gonna go for the pickup for Gold Organic Farms at August 7th, which is today, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. So we're gonna be there. It says pick up at the cashier. Surprise bag is $4.99. That's the address. The store will ensure your food is packed and ready for collection. We encourage you to bring your own bag. So you see tap to collect here. That tap to collect, when we go there, we click on it and then we swipe. So let me just click on it because we don't really do anything until we actually swipe. Tap to collect. This is how it will look like. Order to be picked up, 1 surprise bag, Gold Organic Farms. There's also code if they need it. Honestly, I haven't really seen anyone that actually uses the code. They just ask me to swipe and they just do it. So you swipe to pick up and that's it.
Thank you.
Bam! All right, let's see what we have. Whoa! Whoa! I'm excited. Whole milk yogurt. That is definitely for breakfast. More yogurt, and it's actually like cream top, brown cow, whole milk yogurt, vanilla, and maple. Oh, that's so excited actually. Toblerone? That's candy. Paul? Wow. Look at that. Vegetable broth. I don't know what we're gonna do with that, but the Pillsbury lemon cake. Look at that.
That's why I'm eating.
Oh, it smells so good. Wow, this is the maple one. Smell it. It smells so strong.
It's wrong.
Oh, I'm excited actually.
I'm excited too, guys.
First candy. You did not expect. Like literally, I'm pretty sure you go to a grocery store and you buy that. That's how much the whole Too Good to Go cost. The Too Good to Go price it was. So let's see how this is. Try a bite.
Again, stiffer might be better.
We have just bought our hiking shoes from Paragon. Now just exploring a little bit of the Union Square Farmers Market. Thank you.
Be careful with this little potted stuff.
Okay, thank you. They're still hungry, so we're gonna get $1 pizza and then go to the barcade. Well, we'll see what we get for Too Good to Go, but we're literally trying to kill time right now. $1 pizza. We have Bounty House. We're about to come up on it. I don't even know where it is.
It's not day 15 yet, right?
Thank you. Alright, that is the end of the vlog. It was a chaotic vlog, but you know, actually I would say that I don't recommend Too Good To Go to replace every meal that you have, but we do have, actually no, this is not the end of the vlog. We still got bubble tea later. Common theme today, finding things to kill time. We're in Target right now, if that wasn't so clear. It's the final one of the night, guys. Mocha tea. Hi, I have Too Good To Go. Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
Tea and 4 season tea.
Okay, thank you. Can I have a bag? Thank you. Our stuff came in, so this is from Bounty House. It is a bunch of baos. I can't tell. They're usually savory or sweet. Just from looking at it, it looks sweet, but gonna have a little taste test from that. And then we also we picked up our bubble tea. This is from Mocha Tea, and they said it's green tea. I think it's the same tea. And I think this is the clear boba. I don't remember what they said. They said it in a very low voice. We had groceries, which was good breakfast. Then we did not really have lunch. Honestly, I even skipped lunch because I didn't want to go swimming with a full stomach. Then after that, we picked up dinner. Well, we didn't pick up dinner. We went for dinner at Otoya. Honestly, it was a little bit underwhelming. It was not as great as I remembered it. I mean, the food was still good, but the value was definitely not there. Then we did $1 pizzas, which Derek never had $1 pizzas here in New York City, at least since he moved here. So we've been going to 2 places just because he was like potentially thinking about doing that for a video. And after that, we were like, okay, is Bounty House going to do this? No. So we went to a Thai restaurant literally to just get 3 Thai tea, 1 for each of us, and then I got tom yum soup because I don't know, for some reason I wanted it. We came back, Bounty House picked up these 4 buns, I don't even know what they are, and then we went to Target. And after that, when it was ready to pick them up, we got these babies from Mocha Tea. Alright guys, this is from Bounty House. We got 1, I think this is matcha, it's green. And then these 3 look identical, so maybe they'll be the same. I'm literally gonna take a bite out of each of them. And then I'm gonna take a bite out of each of them, okay? I paid for this shit. So, and then they'll take bites after me. Oh, there's matcha and red bean inside.
Ew.
Oh, this is a savory one. This is like chashu, but not chashu. It's like braised pork or something. I don't know. Oh yeah. Look at this bubble tea. We got it with the, I think it's poppin' bubble. Let me see.
That's Tassu.
Chashu. It wasn't as Chinese style. It was like a braised pork, maybe.
I think it's the sauce that made it taste different, but it's the same type of meat.
Okay. But I would say that Too Good To Go is worth it. However, there are some restrictions. Like as you can see from today, feasibility, like if you wanted to actually try to replace every meal from your day into Too Good To Go, it will be pretty hard if you're not in the right location. And there's nothing around that time that does pick up, that even has the food that you'd want. A lot of them are actually going to be bakeries around the times that you probably want lunch, maybe a little early dinner because their bakery is going to close. But if you want like a real meal, it could be pretty tough. If you do want a real meal, I think it'd probably be closer to closing time, so 8 to 9 p.m., but that is a little bit later than most people would like to eat dinner. And in general, you're going to also notice that you don't even have the flexibility on what you can get. This one, like, I think no matter what drink we get, I think we'd like it, but other places will be not so predictable. So for example, baos, I kind of expected baos, but I just didn't know. Is it all going to be dessert baos? Is it going to be savory baos? Luckily, it was savory bows, but because I wasn't even sure about the how many am I gonna get or what am I gonna get, then we ended up having dinner anyways. So it's also not really the most reasonable in terms of pickup times, because let's say, for example, Bao Tea House only has a 15-minute pickup time. So if you were actually maybe like running late from going back home or whatever, and you were picking this on the way home, you may potentially miss it. Sometimes they may have the flexibility to just like wait a little bit longer and wait for you to come and then do it, because then they do get some money off of it if they did. But in general, it is going to be tough because, as you saw from today, we try to figure out what we can do to kill some time before we can pick it up, even to the point where we spent money. So in the end, it kind of was counterintuitive. So at one point, I think Too Good To Go is only great if, like, you, for example, you knew you wanted food, or you've been to a place like, for example, Moge Tea, we go to a lot. We know that we can trust them to get good drinks because we like what they have even without Too Good To Go. It's just even better to have it. However, because I'm very sensitive to caffeine, this could also be difficult because now I'm having caffeine at like 9:44 p.m. and I'm going to be bouncing off the walls in a few hours. So that is one downside. However, I think it's definitely a cool app to try out. I don't think it's something that you do every day, every meal. However, if you could, depending on where you are, if you're in Manhattan, I think it'd be reasonable if you could find like maybe go-to places. Like, oh, maybe I'll go for this place every breakfast, or I'll go to this place for every lunch, or this place for dinner. However, not even like some places, like I mentioned in my video before, that they may just have nothing available for that day. In terms of how many meals you can save and how this helps businesses, this is definitely a great consideration. So for every person I've actually introduced this app to, based off of my experience from even the Instagram ad I had, a lot of people have been hooked onto it. So either it was Addison or Derek or a coworker, Ty. There was literally every single person who has heard about this app has tried it and then they liked it. But I wouldn't say it's something that would replace every meal because it's not that easy. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. There's no referral, but definitely check out the link below to download the app. I think it's on all platforms right now, iOS and Android. I need to double check that. But it would be a great way to be able to see what's available at your place and then try it out, because it definitely does allow us to try a lot of places that we normally would not have tried. And it also allowed us to try things. For example, we order from Mocha Tea, but we would have probably never ordered this, and now because we like it, we probably would. So it's a good way to also try out things you never would have tried in the first place. So if you're down to try and save some food surplus and get discounted prices, go for it. So thank you guys so much, and see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Make that bed for you, kitties!